Hi, my name is Simranjit Kaur and my journey began in Punjab, which is known for its culture and diversity, where I was born on 31st March 2004. I grew up in a warm, supportive family that always encouraged me to study hard and dream big. Education was an important part of my life, which led me to complete my BSc Medical in India. Throughout my studies, I developed a deep interest in science and a strong desire to achieve something meaningful in life. While I loved my home, my culture, and the comfort of being close to my family, I also felt a strong pull towards opportunities abroad. I wanted to continue my higher study, explore a new environment, and build a future that would make my family proud. Canada was always known for its education system, safety, and diversity. So I decided to apply for a study visa. The entire process, collecting documents, preparing for exams, attending interviews, was stressful and emotional. I remember the day I received my visa. I felt excited, proud, and nervous all at the same time. I was thrilled to take a big step forward in my life, but the thought of leaving my parents and everything familiar made the decision difficult. Still, I believe that growth comes from courage and taking risk. When I finally landed in Canada, my brother, who had already been living here for 2 years, came to pick me up from the airport. Seeing him standing there made me feel safe in a completely new country. He helped me settle into a basement, which became my first home in Canada, although it was a small, dark, and very different from my home in Punjab. I tried to stay positive. In the first few months were the hardest. I struggled with the cold weather, which was completely new for me. I missed my family terribly. I had to learn how to cook for myself, use public transport, manage my expenses, and keep up with my studies all at the same time. Even simple things like grocery shopping feel confusing in the beginning. There were moments when I felt lonely or overwhelmed, but I knew I had come here for purpose. To support my living expenses, I started working at Tim Hortons. My job became an important part of my journey. At first, I was nervous because English was not my first language, and dealing with customers felt challenging. But gradually, I became more confident. Working there taught me how to communicate better, handle pressure during busy hours, and work as part of a team. Balancing work and studies was not easy, but this experience made me stronger and more independent. I also faced culture differences, the lifestyle, the way people communicate, and even the mindset here were different from what I was used to, but I learned to adjust with time. I made new friends from different countries and backgrounds who helped me understand Canadian culture better. Slowly, Canada started feeling familiar and I began to build a routine that gave me stability. Every challenge, whether it was homesickness, financial pressure, or adapting to a new lifestyle, helped shape me into a stronger person. I realized that being an immigrant is not just about moving from one country to another, it's about learning, evolving, and discovering ourselves in the process. Looking back, I am proud of how far I have come from being a girl growing up in Punjab to becoming an independent student living and working in Canada. My journey has been filled with hard work, courage, and determination. I have learned that stepping outside our comfort zone is difficult, but it is also where the greatest growth happens. Today, I continue my higher studies, work part time, and keep moving forward with hope and resilience. My immigrant story is still being written, and I believe each day in the country brings me one step closer to the future I dreamed of. But here I also miss my family, even my mom and dad, because when I was in my country, I didn't do anything else without studying, but here I did each and everything. I have to cook food and everything. This is my journey. This is my immigrant story. I still being written, believed each day in this country bring me onto a step closer to the future I dreamed of. Thank you.